Hello and welcome to another Ensovian gaming video, and today we're doing the new V2 Blackbeard clash that just hit global, which is actually only like a week after we got a new raid last week with Mihawk and Shanks, so it's pretty cool that we got like a lot of clash content after having nothing for a while. Blackbeard is a pretty decent character, like he's really strong when you actually get to activate his effects, but it's kind of niche. His captain ability boosts the attack of driven characters by 3.75 times when you're below 10%, which is obviously really annoying to get to, or times 2 otherwise, and boosts HP by 1.2 times. Really hard to use, I guess, like you have to use a HP like cutting special on yourself, but like if you have to burst on one turn it's not too big of a deal. His special reduces the enemy's threshold damage reduction, percent damage reduction, end of turn, percent cut, end of turn heal, increased defense, damage nullification, barrier, attack up, in range, and resiliency, but only by one turn. So he gets rid of a lot of stuff, but one turn sometimes is enough, but a lot of times bosses do put it up like for 2 or 3 turns at least. So again, can have his uses but kind of niche. And then boost the attack of all characters by times 2 if he's below 10%. Again, really niche, kind of hard to use with him. You can kind of use him on like a Rayleigh team, I guess, like a V2 Legend Rayleigh, but yeah, he's might be used more for the like removal of every effect in the game. So before we fight him, let's look at the team I'm going to be using. So I'm going to use a free-to-play double Magellan team. 6+ is going to do like a lot better since the poison's a lot stronger. But I think using a regular one might be able to do it. Everyone else is pretty much just a HP cut, except for Chopper, who actually will remove paralysis, which is going to be very useful on stage 3. Blackbeard himself will have 25 million HP, which I'm pretty sure is the highest HP of any boss in the game. And you can't pretty much use any like attack buff, you can't use orb boost, you can't use attack boost, so you're not going to be able to beat him by like conventional means. Obviously one of the ways is Magellan, which is what I'm going to use. You can also probably use V2 Doflamingo. You can need like specials to kill this guy, like there's no way you're going to use him, kill him using normal attacks, because there's no way to stack attack buffs, because if you use those effects they'll clear them, as well as clearing buffs when you get into the stage, so you can't even use like Lucy to activate it before you get in the stage, because you'll still clear that anyway. So pretty much impossible to beat with normal conventions, so we're going to have to use like a special, like I said. Magellan's obviously really nice since you don't really have to do anything, you just activate the specials and wait. If you have a healer like Marco, Sai, or the Legend Marco, then it's actually super easy. I'm not going to use that because this is a free-to-play team-ish. You can probably replace Magellan with like someone who gives like a whole team a lot of tank, maybe like a Barto, Ray Barto, or even Legend Shirahoshi, since he gives you a big heal. Actually makes it pretty safe if you use that instead of double Magellan. Something like that will do the trick. Yeah, other than that, just bring HP cuts. You can't use damage reduction either, which is super annoying, so HP cuts, healers, and you should be good. So with all that said, let's get started. So on the first couple stages, nothing much to do, you just thaw out for your specials. The only special you'll need for stage 3 is the Chopper special, just to get rid of paralysis, since that stage is pretty annoying. This stage is pretty simple, as just store on the tails. You don't want to get the cannon dudes behind too low, because then they'll blind you for I think like 10 turns or something, which can be super annoying, so I try to just kill them as fast as possible. You normally get enough turns of stall on the tails anyway, so you don't need to like stall it super hard on the cannon guys. So I'm going to kill that guy now, even though he's on a 2-turn CD. Then we're just going to weigh out some specials on these turtles. Luckily everyone on my team is maxed. I don't think you need any other special, yeah, pretty much every special can be saved until the final stage other than Chopper, so I don't think I even needed to stall, because I'm going to have to take a lot of hits on the next couple stages anyway. But yeah, I didn't actually like this, like I think the first real run I did of it, so I wasn't really sure how it's going to go. You're going to get paralyzed for 1 turn on this stage. I was actually pretty lucky and I just kill him on the first turn, but you can tank a decent amount of hits, because obviously you have 63,000 HP and you need a minimum, I think, of 23,000-ish to tank 1 Blackbeard revival. I mean, I don't know, I said 1, there's only ever 1. But yeah, I'm gonna tank like a lot of hits, and I don't do it well at all. It's probably a lot easier if you use like a Shirahoshi captain, just to heal, as well as having like a lot of HP, because you can't use damage reducers, which kind of sucks. Also having like healing specials will make it super easy. I didn't use any because there's not that many great healers that are free to play. I think they're all pretty garbage actually. And a lot of them, some of them are good, like Barto, like Raid Barto is really good, but he reduces damage, which means you clear all your buffs, so can't really use that. This stage is super annoying. It actually might be worth it just to use a Magellan special here, because I think that might just insta kill them, whereas instead of taking freaking like 30,000 damage on one stage. But yeah, it probably is better to take. You can either use it here or on the next stage. Obviously, you still need to use one Magellan on the final stage, but yeah, I take like a crap. I took what, like 30,000 damage here. If only the freaking. There's also that part of Magellan's captain ability where if you deal, I think it's like 500,000 damage in one turn, you just poison the entire stage. But like they have such high defense, it doesn't really work on that stage anyway. On this stage, she'll put up a 3-turn damage threshold. I don't know how much it is because I still do a decent amount of damage, but they do have a decent amount of HP as well. And she'll also like heal for about 200,000 at the end of each turn for both of them, which is super annoying. I don't know why I first hit with freaking Magellan when she's quick. That was really dumb. I think I actually could have just killed her on the first stage if I just freaking last hit with Magellans instead of first hitting with them for some reason. I'm taking now 13,000 damage here. I cut it really close with this fight, so you can see like how many mistakes I make and still clear it. So even though he has 25 million HP, you have a lot of leeway because he doesn't really have any complex mechanics really. You just have to have enough HP to tank all the hits he's gonna do. Now this guy will hit, how much did he actually hit for? About 6,000-ish. I think I only have like level 1 damage reduction, so he does hit for about, yeah, 700 or 7,000 or something. Wow, a freaking miss. So yeah, I did not do this well. Another hit, down to freaking 11,000 HP, which just sucks. I could just use Chopper here, but like, it doesn't really matter. Use him whenever you want. It's only like a 2,000 HP heal anyway. Finally actually hit all my perfects. Of course, skip the story. Now we're on to Blackbeard. He's going to clear all your buffs. Put up a delay protector. I think that's it, yeah. And then he just hits every 2 turns for 15,000 damage. Now just unleash all my HP cutting specials. I think I could have just saved Garp as well, and it might have made it a bit faster. But yeah, then just activate one of your Magellan specials and then just pass turn. I don't know if healing an extra 15 actually might do. We'll see in a second how much HP I had after the tanking of the hit. Now after, when he drops below 50%, he blinds you. Use that chopper special there just for fun, I guess. The fact that Magellan heals you as well is so useful. And then tank that 15,000 hit. I started trying to do some damage. I don't know if this actually like mad that I start actually trying to do some damage with basic attacks. Now I'll use my other Magellan just for the heal, so I get back up to like 32,000. Smacking away at him. I'm doing like no damage. Pretty much Magellan's like, was it like 10% HP cut on captain ability? It really is not doing that much now, but I guess it is helping. Just keep smacking away at him. I think this is the turn he dies, which is... Is it this turn? Or it might be next turn. Because it actually would have been safer if he died next turn, because I would have had like an extra turn of heal. Okay, I lived with 3,000, so... Actually using the Shropper Ammunition and healing from that mule, I think kind of saved me. But yeah, if I had Marco, this would have been like super easy. Just heal up to full and then he pretty much can't kill me. But there you go, he rises about 250,000 HP, so if you have Magellan, that's freaking nothing. So overall, Blackbeard is really, really easy if you have Magellan or like someone that does a lot of hit damage, like V2 Doflamingo Legend as well. But yeah, you're pretty much not going to be able to beat him like conventionally. Well, that's it for this video. Post any teams you have in the comments down below. Join the Discord if you like. If you're feeling generous, you can donate to the PayPal. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. My Nakama.